Hello, it's the cousin, and I am back for another beer tasting video.
I get a kick out of brew.
Okay, so I have literally just finished recording the Polska series. I literally pressed stop recording and then press start recording, ready for this beer that we're doing here. So it's currently Monday night, but this you'll be watching on Thursday, and then yeah, yesterday would have been the Polska series, the Polish series. So before I did that, I went to the corner shop to see if there was any more Polish beers, and I saw this one and I thought I couldn't find any because I went on Google and typed in Polish beers and I couldn't see any that were on Google in the shop. So I just took one that looked Polish and I was like, if it's Polish, I'll do it before the season recap. If it's not, I'll do the season recap and then record this. So make sense of that if you will. But to clarify, and you can probably tell since this is coming out after the Polish series, this is not a Polish beer. This is from a country that's not too far away. In fact, does it border Poland? I think it does. Yeah, I'm sure it does. So yeah, this is not going to be the start of a new season in that sense, but I will be doing more of these odd beers now. So it's not going to be themed like the Nigerian series or the Polish series. So yeah, tonight is Monday. Tomorrow I should be watching Predator with Jada Ashley Spencer. Although at the time you're watching this, I would have already watched it way before, like 2 days before. So yeah, I can't say if it was good or bad because I haven't actually watched it yet, even though technically I have, if that makes any sense. And we are getting way off topic. Let's get back to the beer at hand here because we are doing Kozel. Yeah, I thought this could be a Polish beer and I wasn't too wrong because it's actually from the Czech Republic, and if memory serves me correctly, it was Poland, Czech Republic, and then Denmark, Germany. Or maybe, no, Denmark is just on the top of Germany, so it doesn't actually border Poland, I don't think. And then I think you've got Slovakia, Hungary, all those ones in that little area as well, Central Europe. So this stood out among many other beers, which I'm going to assume are from maybe the Czech Republic, since that is quite a big player in the beer game. They do their own, it's not Budweiser, it's like, or is it Budvar or something like that? I'm sure there's another one they do as well, which I've just completely blanked out. But yeah, the Czech Republic is a big player in the game. So if all those beers are from the Czech Republic, maybe we've got another international series on our hand. By the time I get around to editing this video, I would have probably tried some of them. So yeah. So this is Kozel. Svetli Vieskni Velkopovoiki 1874-10. There you go. I can read some of it. That is probably just as hard, if not harder, to pronounce than Polish. I think they're similar. The only words I know is ahoy and blazna, which means hello and crazy. So this is a 4.2%. And to be honest, the reason I chose it is because I mean, look at that design. You've got a goat with a beer. And you've got this nice, like, goldy wheat colour scheme with a, like, beigey, creamy bit at the bottom. I think that's a nice design. You've got the goat there chilling with his beer. I'm just going to do a 360. Got some of the boring shit on the side just to divide it, and then it's the same thing on the back. And then we go around here, more of the boring shit with the barcode and the, actually no, the percentage is on this side. So there you have it, Kozel. And it says, oh, does it say it on the top there? Yeah, Svetli Vieskni Velkopopoviki, and then Kozel 1874-10. yeah, I really like the design of this. Like I said, it's got the goat there with his beard. And it almost looks like, you know what this reminds me of? The I don't know why, but is it the butter beer from Harry Potter? Which they do actually sell at Harry Potter World, although I don't think it's actually got alcohol in it, which is understandable because that's going to be more for kids in some ways. But it's got this, what I'm assuming is an old Czech town in the background there. And I just really like this design, like the way it's sort of split into half with the goat just leaning over with his pint, the sort of traditional background. It looks like an old school beer and it's got a very warm look to it. I think I'm going to give that a 5 on design. Yeah, that is a good looking beer. There's something warm and inviting about this that makes you want to drink it. That makes you want to just pick this up and be like, you know what, I'm going to try that. And once I've tried it, then I'll know if I want to pick it up again. So does it say what kind of beer it is? See, the problems with these kind of designs, which a lot of the Polish ones, and I suppose even the Red Stripe as well, is they don't really say what the beer is on the back. I know when me and Joe have done a lot in the bottle, it tells you the aroma, the ingredients, the flavour, a little story behind the beer, so you really get to know what you're expecting, whereas this, you are venturing into the unknown. I think the only one I was somewhat expecting of is the one we did on, it would have been Tuesday for you, but for me I did this yesterday, which was Sunday, the Perla Miodoa, because it said it had honey, and that was one of the best beers of all time, if not the best beer. Is this going to compete? So giving it a 5 on design. Let's hope the taste maintains that high level of taste and is another good one. Could this be a wheat beer? Because I do like a wheat beer. Well, who knows? But here is Kozel. Ahoy. I think it is. And that is actually quite nice. It tastes how it looks from the first initial taste. It could be a wheat beer, but it doesn't. Oh no, it is only 4.2%. Does it taste? Does it say 4.2? Am I getting that right? I forgot where I saw it. Yeah, 4.2. At first it tastes heavy, and then the taste just sort of disappears. So much so I'm not 100% sure what I just tasted, if anything. It's got a heavy taste, but it has a really light taste at the same time. It doesn't really have any taste. That's weird. The taste is just sort of lost. Which is a rating Joe actually gives beers. I mean, 4.2 is light. I don't know, to be honest, it's all right, but it just has no taste to it. And it looks so promising as well. I think I'm a bit disappointed in this. Not that it tastes as bad as some of the Polish ones we did in the first half of the series, but it sort of feels like it's going to taste good and then the taste just disappears. That's just a bit too light and a bit too empty for me. I don't think I can even give that a 3. I don't want to give it a 2.5 because it's such a nice, promising looking beer, but it's like drinking Bud Light. Just a bit less watered down, but has no real flavour to it. I'm going to give that a 2.5. It just lacks flavour. And I'm going to give it a 3 overall. I must say I'm quite disappointed with this beer. Kozel. That's not the one. So this has been the Cousin. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. If you have, please like, subscribe, share, and all that other shit. And I shall see you in the next one, which will hopefully be a lot better than this, because this, it looks so good and promising, but it honestly tastes of nothing.